Hello and welcome to the Warren of Petal Grove. I'm Amber, she, her pronouns, and I'm the GM and host of this show. And we are back with chapter 3, and it is session number 2. Returning, we have my wonderful human players who are playing a group of rabbits that are very interested in humans and have, in fact, formed a sort of human rabbit relations envoy. So let's go around and introduce the members of that envoy. Who you are, your pronouns, and who you are playing. Let's start with Sally this time. Hi Sally, how are you?
Hi, Amber. I'm great. I'm Sally. She, her pronouns. And my rabbit is Percy, he, him.
Yes. Oh, Percy is a large boy.
Big boy.
Big boy. And then next we have Rudy.
Hi, my name is Rudy. My pronouns are he, him. I am playing Broomstick, a green bunny wearing a witch's hat.
So odd.
All
And
right.
then
I think it's unique.
unique, odd.
No other bunny is like me.
This
'cause
is
I'm
very
green.
true. You're very special and unique. Then we have Ray.
Hey everybody, I am Ray, he, him, and I am playing Kepler, who's a little science-loving bunny raised by humans.
And then last but not least, we've got Kat.
Hello, it's me. I'm Kat, and I am playing Lapine. She is a world traveler. Oh, and my pronouns are she, her.
You're good. Awesome. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. It's now afternoon with the sun shining brightly down on a bird's eye view of the humans' expanded warren, is what you guys are kind of calling it right now. That large tree that's standing in the center is covered in shining berries of different colors, and it's in the middle of a vast expanse of ice, encircled by these tall sticks that had vines connecting them. We, the viewers, see off. There's structures all around this ice and tree situation, and we can see that there are 6 of them. And to the north, we also see 2 tall figures, a smaller figure, and a large dog approaching this area. And so the camera will move down to where we last saw our 4 heroes, where there was Percy wearing a divining hat made of garbage and pine cones, and carrying a gift of another hat for the humans in his quote-unquote trunk. Lapine was wearing her French beret and then had a scarf now tied. Of course, there's Broomstick, as Ree said, green and looking quite special and unique. And then Kepler had just dug out around this cart you were inspecting and discovered a wheel. And that's when you guys all heard, woo, woo, woo. And that's where we're going to pick up. So you 4 hear this dog barking after the discovery of the wheel.
So I think we talked about this offline, but animals all can speak. There's like an animal common, right?
Correct. Yeah. So most animals can talk to each other. There is an animal language. And to Rudy, on Loam, there are spells and humans that potentially could talk with humans as well. But for the most part, humans have their own distinct. There's no human animal talking.
I'm concerned that the dog is going to eat us. Are dogs like particularly unintelligent usually, or?
I think dogs, much like you rabbits, have their own unique personalities depending on the dog. So this could be a hyper intelligent again, like, so yeah, the 4 of you, have you ever experienced a dog before? Like, has Lapine seen a dog in the world? Has Percy?
I think Lapine has seen a dog, and I think Lapine is going to call her friends back.
Oh.
I also have seen a dog when I was replaced as the familiar from my former owner.
You got grudge.
But I'm dumb, and I didn't know that I was being replaced. So I thought I was going outside for a walk or something, and then was left outside
Rudy.
forever.
Rudy, now you made me genuinely upset.
Heartbreak.
I'm a dumb
Oh,
rabbit.
that is.
I think Percy has never seen a dog, but has heard of wolves. Like, comes from a place, Mitten Hill, I think, is where Percy's from, and rabbits in Mitten Hill are terrified of wolves, and Percy's never seen either. So he's gonna go ahead and assume that dog is a wolf, and get scared.
Okay. Oh yeah. So let's do it. If that scares Percy, you're gonna have to roll a resist panic, which is based off, I believe, your. Come on, Amber. Turn.
Steady.
Yes.
Is this a big dog or like a little dog? I was replaced by a little dog.
You can't see this dog yet, and the sound that you're hearing is like
deep, big dog.
Yeah, I was going off the woof.
Woofing. Good job, Amber.
Yeah. I practiced all sorts of dog barking for this exact moment.
Great Foley work. 10 out of 10.
So that's a 9 total.
So on a 9, you manage to keep it together, but you take +1 panic.
+1 panic. Okay.
Oh,
so that means under current. Wait. So how do I mark that?
It goes up.
So
Five
it's kind of like
max.
What's that, Rudy?
It goes up, right? Panic. It starts at 0 and goes up to 5.
Oh, so I'm at 1. Okay.
Yeah. So you have a max panic score, which is, I believe, 5 plus whatever your steady is.
Oh.
Okay.
And so you'll just go up.
Okay. So Percy is gonna be like, wait. So I managed to keep it together. But okay. So Percy's gonna say, like, in a voice there is clearly like tremors and shaking beneath, is going to say, "Get behind me, little friends, for I believe it is a wolf."
Oh, do not worry, Percy. We will call my friends. They love to play with the wolves and blitz them away. And but Lapine is going to run behind Percy as she says this.
What is Kepler's response?
Kepler looks a little bit excited and will stand next to Percy and will say like, "Oh no, it sounds like a puppy, like a big pup."
I don't know I've never heard of this puppy, but
so
if they're a friend of the wolf, they could be dangerous.
Maybe it's like an outdoor pup.
Well, I guess we can ask Lapine's friends, but for now, just, stay next to me, stay close.
I'll huddle in close to the side.
Runstick, come here. You have to get behind Percy.
Are there any bushes or tall grass in the area?
So yes, I will describe the area around you. So you are standing next to.
I know it's snowy, right?
Yeah, it is snowy, and there are like drifts and stuff. So where you guys are standing, you have that ice basically to your right. And there's a tree that isn't that far away, and it's a big pine tree with lots of boughs, and it goes all the way down to the ground. Like, it's that kind of a huge, I don't know, Douglas fir, is that a tree? I think that's one.
Sure.
Tree. That's definitely a tree.
And then you can see like old dead like berry bushes. Like, it's not very far from a berry bush is kind of out by this cart. There is a pile of like brush and bramble and logs kind of stacked up also to the south of you. And yeah, there's the cart. And it's when I want to describe this cart to you guys again so you kind of get a better idea of what it looks like. It's honestly not that big. It's like probably like 2 Percys long, and like a Percy and a half wide.
All measurements going forward must be made in terms of Percy's.
Percy in my head is 3 feet, so it's a 6 foot.
Percy is actually named after a unit of measurement in the world of
yes,
Petal Grove.
Yeah, that's about a Percy wide tunnel. That's Percy tunnel, yeah.
Oh, geez, that's 3 Percy's worth. Wow, that's a big tunnel. Okay.
And so there's space underneath the cart as well, if you're like looking for places to like sneak and hide, if that's what you're looking for, Rudy.
Yeah, I'm just like specifically interested. The tree, is it covered in snow? How heavy has the snowfall been lately? Is it a dusting, or we have multiple feet?
It's
or
like,
inches?
well, you guys have been hopping through it and like leaving like bunny butt prints as you go. I mean, Percy not so much because Percy's taller, but like it's pretty loose. It's not like hard packed.
Okay, I'm gonna hop up on Percy's back and say, from this vantage point, I will be able to cast spells at the incoming opponents, the enemies. Do not worry, friends.
Okay.
Well, I want to use my move, Circles of
Yes.
Life, to
Yes.
call my friends back.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, caw-caw!
oh those friends. Okay.
Yes.
Caw, my friends!
And then, yes, the crows will descend. We'll probably land on top of the cart and look down at you. Oh, hello, Lapine. Come back so soon.
Yes, do you hear that noise? It sounds like a wolf. I thought you might like to have some fun with it. And also, keep it away from us.
Oh, we will go and see. I cannot do this.
No, it's good.
Commit to the bit.
Oh, yes, we will go and see and have fun with the wolf. And they will take to the sky, where you don't see where they go. They fly to the north, and I think you guys will hear like maybe like some barking happening and like maybe some happy caws, and so the dog is, as far as you can tell, preoccupied. So the camera actually will see like the crow circling this dog and like landing in front of it and like rolling around, and like another crow behind will pull its tail, and yeah, that's kind of what's going on.
Love it. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Well,
so we have this gift for the humans. Do we want to try and like make a little tableau so that they see that there's a gift and not just 4 bunnies that they might try to like eat? Like, these are friendly bunnies, not food-y bunnies.
Right. Also, well, how do we know who their leader is? Like, how do we know who their envoy is to bunnies? Because we want to make sure we give the gift to the right human.
well, I suppose we could, now that the dogs are distracted, we could approach. We could approach the humans and see if we can suss out which one of them is the one that we should be communicating with.
Okay, I have an idea, and it takes some work. Amber.
Yes. Oh boy.
Could maybe I picked up some human language, Charlotte's Web style, and can I write friend, F backwards R, N D, in the snow, and then put the hat in front of it? Shall I roll for this?
Yes, I'm thinking you're gonna have to.
I don't know what I shall roll for
Well,
this.
and that's the thing is like I don't know if. So. It's either you're trying to innovate writing.
Oh, can I spend panic for flashback? We kind of
we kind of talked about that. I think I will allow it because I think it's fun. And so if you want to spend a panic as you're stressing yourself out trying to remember what you need to do, tell me what your flashback is. And I will give you +1 forward to whatever it is that you have to roll.
Okay. I will remember this word because oftentimes the witch would say to me, "You're my best friend." And she even drew a picture of me and wrote "best friend" underneath it. And I also remember when she crossed out the picture of me and drew in a picture of a dog. Like a little dog, like a Chihuahua dog.
Woof.
Wow.
Is the dog also green, out of curiosity?
When I saw the dog, it was not green, but I assume it was green pretty quickly afterwards. You know, that was part of the witch's thing. Green.
Terrible.
Green.
What a wicked witch.
No, she was the best. You take that back. I'll kill you. No, wait.
Whoa!
Maybe.
You pull out a little bunny
It was me that was the problem.
Oh, you deserve better. You deserve better, Broomstick.
Broomstick, you do deserve better.
That's why I'm going to be leader. Cloud's going to be leader.
Oh.
Then,
Broomstick has like deep, intense, like psychic things happening.
a very
right now.
complex character Broomstick is.
I love it.
Ah.
Okay. So you All right, let's vision
Yes.
this right now, right? So we all see Broomstick having a mental breakdown, kind of.
Not for the first time, I would say.
Okay, yes.
So,
As he is trying to write potentially something or remember how to write.
yeah.
So tell me where are you putting this hat, for instance? Right now?
So there's ice next to us. Is there snow on the ice or?
No, so the ice has
No.
been cleared
Okay,
off.
the ice is cleared off. I'm looking for a spot so it's deep enough that our little bunny butts are making holes, as you said.
Yeah.
Just like a clearing, maybe that's still close to some stuff. Like
Yeah, sure.
yeah, just a clearing.
You know,
So-
where it
Percy
was-
could do it, and then it would be
Yes.
like bigger, it'd be like block letters.
Exactly. I will from my vantage point above you, explain how to
Nice.
do the lines necessary for this complicated word of friend.
Okay. So,
Oh, and then we
There-
should do either like a bunny smiley face, maybe, just so they know it's from us.
Good idea. Maybe like two floppy ears. Or
Yeah,
something.
floppy, like triangle, circle, and then like whiskers coming out, and then smiley face and eyes, just like basic
friend-
shapes.
Friend is a 4-letter word. We could each stand by a letter.
Oh, we could. Okay, if they want to, I'm okay with this too.
And then that could be the tablet. We could put the crown
Yes,
down.
the crown will be put in front of friends.
I'm loving
and
this.
we
I'm
will
loving
This
stand
is great.
on top of friends. Yes.
What do we need to roll to do this?
okay, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Or it's like, okay, so so all four of you. Well, first off,
I want to
we
fail, so
have-
it says foe.
Oh yeah, well, we'll see what happens. It could be something terrible we don't know, or something completely illegible. Ugh, words. So anyway, in front of you from this cart, there is space, a clearing of snow, and then there's another like cart-ish thing over there. It is Percy and Broomstick are going forward to start doing the spelling. Rudy, I don't know what to make you move. Like I think this is an innovation. I mean, you're basically, I think you're innovating
Diplomacy.
writing.
Yes, I'm inventing
Yes.
writing.
Yes.
Do you hear that, Kepler? I invented writing.
Broomstick, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, okay.
And I think because Percy is helping, you can roll aid to this innovate.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna have
so
you
bad at this
roll
skill.
just 2d6,
Oh, okay.
and I think you're going to be using your what's the smart skill? I think it's
Shrewd.
Shrewd, right?
Shrewd,
Yeah, that's the
yeah.
one I dumped, of course, because I want to make a dumb rabbit.
Well, it's more fun when
7?
you try to. Okay.
Plus, what is helping? What is helping do again? I'm sorry, I
So
already told this last week,
would you
but-
roll?
I got an 8.
Okay, so that will give you a +1, so you get
Okay,
an
so
8.
8. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so you did it. So you have this special move called Write,
Haha.
and
Do I know like 20 of the 26 letters of the alphabet, or like?
I think
I'm
this
still
we
a
should
dumb
talk about
rabbit.
together. I think we should
Okay.
talk about that together. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like I feel like you only have like a handful of letters that you would know. So
Only
Rudy-
the letters in "You're my best friend" or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's great. I like that.
so so for the
That's so sad.
Sorry,
that is so
A,
sad.
you're
You have
out.
MYBESTFRIN and D.
Yes.
What else do
okay.
we need?
A.
Yeah.
Not a bad assemblage of letters, honestly. That's
No.
a very. If I got that hand in Scrabble, I'd be set.
It's decent.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd also
So
be
I-
cheating because that's more letters than you get in Scrabble. But
All right. So we, the viewers, see what is this layout? What does this look like? It's basically Broomstick on top of Percy.
Oh, yeah. So I'm telling you to step gingerly too, that because we don't want to make a mess of things. And I explain like use your paw to pull, like scrape down, then scrape to the side, then go a little bit lower and scrape to the side again. And when we now I misspelled friend by accident because I don't quite remember how it all works out. So it does say F backwards R and D. And then I really liked Kepler's idea, so we'll put the beautiful crown in front to like in front of the words, and then we can stand in front of an individual letter behind them. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. But I just want to say that Percy, when you start, Percy thinks that like the best way to do this is to like put his butt down and scoot
Okay.
to draw
Yes.
the letters. So if you don't want him to do that, if you want him to do it like with his paws, then you can tell him and he'll comply. But
butt
that's
is
his first
bigger
instinct.
than paws,
That's what he's
as
thinking.
I always say. So
All right, so just picture a giant bunny pulling himself, like scooting his butt along, spelling out the word.
Yes.
I
can see it very clearly and vividly
Love
in
it.
my mind.
Guys, this is even better than human writing.
Feels good.
Okay.
To innovate.
There is no way that the humans could possibly misinterpret our intentions now. Everybody, strike your most welcoming pose.
And then you guys stand there and you're waiting.
Yes.
And what happens is your two crow friends come back, Lapine, and go, "Oh no, we tried our best. We tried our best. He is coming. He is coming."
Oh, my friends, thank you for your help. We must hold strong, everybody. If the humans see that we are friends, perhaps they will not defeat us. I hope.
And so then you hear whoo, 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 as the dog is getting closer, and coming round the side of where you guys can't see, around the I'm gonna just call it the fence around the ice skating rink, is this dog comes running, chasing after and barking up at the crows. And it is a what's a large dog breed? I was thinking of like a border collie's doesn't make that large of a sound.
Golden
does it?
Retriever.
Like golden retriever.
Oh,
Perfect.
Nice.
Thank you.
Friendly dog. Good job, Kat.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all right. I was looking for a friendly-ish dog, maybe. So it comes bounding around, and you all foresee this golden retriever now coming at you. Yes.
Oh, no,
Oh, you
so
waving,
Kepler
you're
waves.
waving, you're
Kepler
waving,
waves
Kepler.
friendly.
Oh,
Percy
no.
is like slowly backing away.
Okay.
So remember, dogs love talking about the weather and their bowel movements. They're really friendly, but just like, low maintenance, low key.
He does not look very low key. He looks very high key.
Are we sure that that's not a wolf?
It is a big golden wolf.
How about this snow? I yell to try and make conversation about the weather, having heard the weather.
Good.
And so this golden retriever runs up to you guys and like is barking at you, right? Like whoop, 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 whoop. But that's what we hear, the camera, but it's just making like, in my head there's like a sound for that, what they call to humans, that's their bark noise, right? But then it looks at you and it looks at the four of you and why are you running? And it's like doing like a playful move
like
at you.
The shuffle.
Nice.
We are on a mission. We cannot run. We have to make friends. Don't mess up our writing.
Oh, and it like looks it doesn't writing what?
They worked very hard on it. Take a step back. Shoot.
Oh, I didn't do anything to what? And it like backs up a little bit. What?
Be gone, wolf.
I'm not a wolf.
There's more of us than there are of you.
Actually, Percy's pretty big. I have to remember
And
that.
he is very big.
Well, what are you doing here? Friends? I could be your friend.
We accept gratefully.
If we are to be friends, you must tell us your name.
Oh, I'm Piper.
Pepper.
I gotta be a dog. I'm getting into dog mode. Stance. Paws in front
Hello,
of me.
Piper. Bonjour. I am Lapine from Petal Grove.
Oh, you're the rabbits from around here, right?
Yes, and this is Broomstick and Percy and Kepler. We are here to make friends with the humans.
How about this weather, I say?
I mean, it's snowy, it's cold.
Yeah, well, you've got that beautiful fur of yours. I'm sure you're nice and warm.
And the running helps too.
Yes.
And then starts running around you guys.
Wow, I say. Look at him go. I am
Percy's
terrified
now, like-
also.
Percy's like probably convinced that it's not a wolf now because from everything he's heard, if a wolf sees a bunny, it just like goes for it and tries to eat it. And since Piper is like being friendly, Percy is probably like chilling out now.
I feel a little bad for Piper because he wants to play so badly that I will break ranks and like play run a little.
Hopping around.
Oh, he starts chasing after you. And like, but I think so here's the problem with a big dog and a small rabbit.
This could go bad real fast.
He will start chasing you, Kepler, around, but he will go to like pick you up.
Oh,
Oh
Kepler.
no!
Oh,
Stop!
How
Ow!
you-
Ow! Ow!
Oh.
Stop! Ow! Stop! Hey man, come on! I thought we were playing.
oh, I'm sorry, and then drops you out of his mouth.
I will limp back to my spot.
Oh no.
Oh, Kepler. Kepler. Are you okay? Oh, your fur. Oh, your poor fur. It is covered in wolf slobber. Oh.
Am I like hurt at all from this?
No, it was just a pick you up kind of situation. You didn't take any harm or anything, or get scarred. But
Yeah, I'm used to playing with dogs that are on a leash. It's more fun.
So for the most part, this dog will be kind of like making noise too, just like drawing attention to this area. And what do you like? Do you guys
Oh,
want
so
to do anything or talk to him more?
Piper, who is your leader? Who is your
leader?
wait? What would a familiar call? I'm trying to think.
Your
Like,
best friend?
yeah, actually.
Dog would
Where's your
know
best friend?
Oh, they're coming. They're coming. They're just slow. You know, humans, 2 legs, dog, 4 legs.
And what kind of magic does your best friend know?
Magic? Tilts his head. to the
Divine,
side.
arcane, psychic.
I
look at everyone else. I'm gonna keep making up words. Flamborgic, Chlorphornic. You know, all the types of magic.
Which one was yours
Tissue
again?
magic. I'm looking at my
my-
desk.
My best friend, they make a round, the ball up here, and then they can make it go far.
Teleportation magic, then.
Sleight of hand kind of stuff.
Sleight of hand kind of stuff.
That's magic, I guess.
Impressive. Your best friend must be very powerful.
I suppose. I mean, they do give me food. They do give me pets.
Oh.
They are small, though.
The humans can give us food. Is this right?
Oh yeah, they have all sorts of food. In fact, there's food in these cards.
Ooh.
I look at the cart.
Yeah, so you look at the cart, and I would describe it. Okay, you interpret this as a rabbit would interpret this, but it's basically for us humans. It's an ice cream cart.
Okay.
basically,
okay.
like-
Well, I have no idea that it has food in it. It's not like a wheelbarrow kind of a deal. Okay.
No, but yeah, there's definitely like banners around it. It says ice cream, and then there's like it's an open window. So it's kind of like a food stall, fantasy food cart, if you will.
Are there pictures of ice cream on?
Yeah,
around?
so like there'll
Do I
be
know
like a
what ice
little
cream
like
is?
drawing, triangle shape and a scoop shape. You know.
Kepler, do you know what ice cream is?
Yeah, I'll point at a vanilla cone, and I'll say that appears to be a stylized dandelion bud. If they have such greens in there, I would be very excited.
Dandelions are indeed quite a treat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Especially in the depths of winter like this. Oh, I
Yeah.
would kill for a dandelion salad.
We're in. I'd say.
Oh.
Piper, can you bring your best friend over here? We have brought a gift to show our diplomatic friendship.
Oh, well, I could bring my friend, but they don't like it when we eat the human food.
Oh.
Well,
They'll say, and then like you guys don't know this word, but it's inhuman. No, bad dog.
Oh, that
They
itself
say that.
sounds like an incantation. Some sort of force field, perhaps, over their food with their casting.
It makes me sad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that is strong.
Is that a magic?
Indeed.
Is that
Yeah.
is
Yes.
it feeling magic?
The very worst kind.
Shame magic.
Sad magic.
It's a very powerful shame magic.
well,
Too real. X card.
well, we must try to get off on the right power Sam, and then if we do not get off on the right power Sam, we are very small and it is a big cart. We may not notice a few greens missing, but we must try diplomacy first. We promise this to Cloud.
Mm-hmm.
How long have
Okay. What's
you guys been here?
Oh, it's a thing that they do. Like they've been set up for dogs understand time. They set up last night essentially. So people have been setting up.
Like how many
yesterday.
moons? I think would be like a dog. Would.
One moon.
Or sleeps? That probably would
One
be better.
sleep.
Well, dogs sleep a lot though.
It's like
so-
20 sleeps.
Yeah,
20
exactly.
sleeps.
So dog years are like 13 years, right?
That was 7.
13
I
dog
think
years.
it's- I think it's 7, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, geez. Okay. And bunny years are 27. So, hold on, I can do the math, guys.
He could.
Give me the rest of the
wait
session.
patiently, it won't take
All
long.
right. It's gonna be one of those. boat
Kepler's
books.
counting on his like 3 little things.
His toe beans.
I'm just saying. So we've only been here since last night. They set up.
So your humans, they work here, or you're here for fun? What are they doing here?
It's and he gets excited, like he's like wiggling. It's the wish ceremony.
Oh,
Wish
and what is that?
Imagine.
Well, it's when they have fun times and they make lights happen in the sky, and then like there's this big round man that they offer their children to. And they say
that's-
like things that
Offer?
they like. Well, they put up like they pick up the kids and they
I've
put
seen
them
some dark magic
on the
in my day too.
lap.
Oh,
And then, no,
different kind of offer.
Done.
Different kind of offer than what old broomstick is used to.
As a
Much
pet,
more-
this sounds like very familiar territory. Like, oh,
Thanks.
so you sit on this round person's lap and they pet you and then they send you on the way again.
And then your hopes and dreams come true.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, we could use some hopes and dreams coming true.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Well, should we try to?
Is that
know,
their
meet-
leader then? Like the one that everyone sits on his lap?
I mean, they listen to him.
If
They
we
all
get
gather
the
around
ear-
him.
Get the ear of this one then.
Well, he
I
must be
think.
their leader. Yeah, he must be
their
the
leader if
person
they listen to
who
him.
should wear the crown.
But we got it for a child size human,
Did we? I
right?
don't remember.
We made it
specify?
a little bit bigger than Percy's head, I thought.
Yes.
Well, we just know that this man is round. We do not know how big he is. It still could be the right size.
That's true.
It could be a very small, it's just a sphere of a human. A small sphere.
Yes.
We should all focus on what we wish. Everyone, let's spend a few moments in silence and think about what you'd like.
This is great podcast material.
All right. Insert 30 seconds of silence here. I love it. You know what? We need some more like breaks in life. You know, just taking time, just chill out, reflect on what you
Quiet.
wish
Yeah.
for. Quiet. That's what you
Right.
get. 1 whole minute of silence for this podcast and stream.
This is the magic of projecting positive thoughts into the world.
Ah,
Exactly.
Mhm.
the opposite of sad magic. Yes.
Right.
Exactly. Well, we spent 30 seconds in silence.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know
sorry.
mine.
Yep.
I know mine. I know what my wish is. Of course. Lapine has 1 wish. Can we tell our
Percy's
wishes?
is- Yeah, are we telling?
We should write them down and reveal them later. Maybe. I
Yeah,
don't know.
you guys should do that. That'd be more
All
fun,
right.
I think.
All right. I have mine.
Okay,
I
great.
know it.
Oh, I don't know.
I bumped
mine.
my table,
Mine
and
might
I'm
be
so
too
sorry
mean.
for the listeners.
In the meantime, Piper is sniffing around the cart, looking at it anxiously.
Well, where are the humans now? Are they?
They're on their way,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Are they far?
so let's
they
just
wherever
do
we
that.
are?
So after your guys' discussion, it's probably gone on for a couple minutes. You hear maybe like some voices and like the laughter and of a child, and you see the cart that is in front of the ice cream cart. They are there now, and they are starting to like undo some things and like mess around. Like as you're watching, like what are these humans doing? And they aren't really paying attention to Piper. They don't see Piper anymore because Piper's off sniffing. So they're kind of like going about their business. And what they're doing with their cart is like a window's being opened, and they're like one person has like opened this door around the side, and then they're in it, and you're looking at this window,
Blast.
and well, it's more like a cutout of it's like a cutout, you could reach through it. But then you start to see items being hung up like along the top row, and like a squirrel is being hung up there. There is a and it's
what?
holding like an acorn nut.
Is it
And
alive
a
or like
real
a pelt?
A stuffed squirrel, or what do you mean?
Your eyes from your distance maybe can't really tell. Then there's a very large raccoon that it's hung up, and it's wearing overalls, glasses, and has little paintbrushes in its pocket. And then there is another one being hung up, a largish rabbit wearing a sweater.
I'd like to resist panic.
We have
Yes,
to get out of
yes.
here. Yeah,
This
I am also
rabbit
panicking.
is hung up onto the
Yes, rolling to resist panic. Rolling steady. Steady. Oh, I
This
got a
is-
6.
This is the kind of magic I was referencing before with offering. Dear God.
So
Oh,
we've
I have to
got,
roll 2.
Wait, how do you roll panic again?
so
2d6
panic is
plus
you roll plus your steady.
Right.
Got
so
a
it's
9.
2d6. So
Got
I
a
also got a
7.
9.
I got a 5.
Ooh.
Ooh. So
Uh-oh.
Lapine, Percy, and Kepler,
Kepler.
you say got 7. You guys are able to keep it together, and you take 1 panic. However, for Rudy, for Broomstick, you take +1 panic as you cower, hesitate, or flee. The
Ooh,
GM
that's
can
fun.
offer you a worse outcome, a hard bargain, or an ugly choice. So, I'm going to open this up to you, Rudy, because this is your character and how they would react when they
Yes.
are panicked.
Okay. So, calling back my memories of living with the witch, there were some times where she would, like, sacrifice animals to cast spells.
It's an evil witch.
Yup. And so I see this, and it reminds me of that, and I panic and run away. And I yell,
Okay.
"Run, run! The humans aren't friends! Run, they're evil! Evil magic!" I yell.
Broomstick. We have to hold fast.
I try and run back to the tunnel that we came out of, which isn't that
Okay.
far away, right? I don't think. we're that
Yeah,
far.
you're like, I was doing Percy measurements, but I can't remember. It's probably like 12 feet away.
Okay,
14
so I
feet
run
away.
over and I peek my head out from. You see a little tinge of green peeking my head out from inside the tunnel, but I'm scared.
Oh, poor broomstick.
Aw.
I will go investigate. I'll try not to get too close, but I'll see if I can get a look to see if they're actually
Sure.
real or not, so that I can maybe report back that it's fake.
It wasn't
Okay.
my witch who did it. It was a visiting member from her coven. Okay.
Okay.
And my witch
all right.
disapproved of this style of magic,
Mm.
but I have seen it before.
I see.
Mhm.
So, Kepler, it sounds like you're going to try and sneak over, which is you roll plus your shrewd.
Okay.
Kepler, do you
Shrewd
want
is sneak,
do you
too.
want me to come and protect you in case anything goes wrong? I'm not the
Uh,
sneakiest, but
Sure.
wait,
yeah.
am I?
Percy, before you go anywhere, if we are abandoning our tableau, we should put the crown back in the trunk.
Oh, good idea.
So Lapine's gonna gather up the crown after all of their hard work on the tableau for
Oh,
the
so
humans. They
great
didn't
looking,
even
yeah.
notice it. Ungrateful humans, whatever. She wraps up the crown in the little scarf again, tucks it away in Percy's trunk, and then settles in on top of Percy between his shoulder blades.
Okay, so we can all go. We can all investigate.
Yeah, if you want
If that's
all,
okay
if
with
you all want to sneak.
Kepler.
I'd rolled an 8.
I suppose I should sneak. I'm sneaking while on top of Percy. I'm settling deeply into Percy's fur.
Yeah, you
Blending
can
in.
hide up there.
Yeah.
So this is plus shrewd. That's pretty good.
So that's gonna be a cool 6.
Okay.
Mine's an 11.
Okay, so if you're going to be on top of Percy, and even if you were going to be hindering at that point, like Percy still rocks the sneaking, so you're good.
All right. Oh, good.
And
Oh, good.
Kepler's okay
My
as
little,
well, right?
my little yellow beret is just peeking out of Percy's fur.
Right. So the sneak list is you can pick behind cover, silent, downwind, no tracks. For 10 plus, Percy, you could pick 3 of those, and then on a 7 to 9, you could pick 1.
I'm gonna choose. Do I see other wolves or dogs?
No, you don't hear anything else now. Or see
I'm gonna choose behind cover, silent, and no tracks.
Okay. And Kepler?
I will also do silent.
Okay. So yeah, you are sneaking up, and I think like the snow drifts are in such a way that you can like angle yourself where you're behind, or you like dodge into behind like a scrap of debris, like a log or something, and you get close enough, and you're looking at the animals hanging, right? And as they're like kind of like moving, you catch that the light glances off of these like black shiny not eyes, and
Very scary.
it is not, and
Uncanny valley for rabbits.
My words echo in your brain, your tiny bunny brain. Evil magic.
and the fur doesn't look, it looks real, but it's not. I mean, it's like there's got this weird shine to it, and they're wearing human clothes. Like the nut that the squirrel's holding isn't really like a real nut. It looks like it's soft and like also made of fur, but like
Soft
short
nut?
fur.
What?
So
What's
so,
happening?
I'm just
So
aghast.
Yeah.
Lapine is very upset by the rabbit, especially, but
Yeah.
she's very intrigued by its fashion.
It's wearing a sweater. Yes.
It is wearing a sweater,
Cable
and
knits.
she's been, her dream has been to make scarves a thing, but that sweater, and she's got to lean down close and go, Percy, can you get me a little bit closer? Just a little, just get underneath the not rabbit scene. Just get me a little closer.
I can.
And then like once we're positioned under it, I want to jump up and grab it. Should I roll sneak again, or should I roll?
It's interesting because I think it's almost like you're bolting upwards.
Yeah, I can do bolt.
Which is roll plus swift.
Okay.
Which is on a 10 plus, you will say, it says you run like the wind. We'll say you jump very high.
Mm-hmm.
On a 7 and 9, you run fast enough, but you choose one. So we'll see what happens here.
Oh, yes! That is a 12.
Wow.
Ooh, hell yeah.
6 and a 5 plus 1 swift. Son of a beautiful woman.
Wow, okay, great. So yeah, you springboard off of Percy, and conveniently the humans are like rustling. You didn't see it, but there is off to the side like a sled that there's like boxes on.
Mm-hmm.
They're out there, you hear them rustling through stuff, and you go whoop with your little paws,
just whoop, whoop.
and you pull it down, and now you have a friend.
It's the whole thing, right? Not just the sweater.
No, I got the whole.
We got the whole rabbit. Yeah.
I
I got the whole rabbit.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
and so
very
this
upset.
rabbit comes down onto the ground with you, and it's dead black
Yeah.
eyes.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
do
God.
not like to look at it.
I feel for a pulse.
There is
Oh, and I want to like sort of drag it underneath the cart so
Oh.
that we're out of sight. And wriggle underneath the cart.
Can we like discern that these are like like a human, like, because bunnies we have dolls, right? Don't we have dolls? Didn't you say that someone in
yeah, so there was an instance in the Warren where they had encountered a stuffed animal.
Right. And it doesn't smell like a rabbit.
No, it smells like really like human.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Very human.
okay
And it doesn't, like, as Kepler is like touching a pulse, like I imagine Kepler goes to take a pulse and like your paw sinks into it. It has no bones.
Oh,
What happened to this bunny?
do not think it was ever really a bunny. I think it is just in the shape of a bunny. Help me with this, help me with the clothing. I want to put it on.
Fascinating hypothesis. Okay.
So Kepler and I like, work the sweater off of this stuffed rabbit. And then I like put my little head in, pop my little arms through.
Lapine,
What
look
color?
at
I
the
had to give it-
stitching.
It is beautiful. It is immaculate. How does it make me look? I will be the treasure of Petal Grove. I will go back to Paris, and they will all say, Lapine, you have become the most fashionable bunny in the whole world. And then I will go on a world tour, and they will all say, Lapine, you have made new things for all the rabbits.
And Rudy Broomstick, you can see. I mean, you can see from this distance. Like, I mean, Percy definitely, and maybe like a brown, or Lapine. What color were you again?
I don't think I ever said, but I am a light brown rabbit with a white underside and a little white chin.
Okay, cute. And so you can kind of make out that rabbit that was hanging is now gone. And then you see them kind of like shuffle, I guess, and disappear. Your friends.
Okay. They're
Does
dead.
your music
They're
wanna
dead
do
now,
anything?
as far as I'm concerned. They interrupted the ritual, and now there needs to be a replacement, and it's going to be one of them. I think, sadly, on my friends, who I will probably never see again. And I think of how we need to now go to war with these humans. I will bring back news. of my
Or do you
friends'
even know how to spell
capture.
that?
Wait, hold on.
I don't think you have those
I
letters.
don't think I
You don't have
any
those
of
letters. I don't think you have.
Alright,
I
how
think you
about that?
are.
I have R.
You have R.
We're going to
We're going to.
Of course, you know this means.
Okay.
Does this bunny also have stitching on its very body?
Yes. You can part its fur around, and eventually you find like a seam, I suppose.
Well, we do know about knots.
Lapine. This bunny itself has been made, tailored.
I do not know how I feel about this. This is perhaps concerning. If they can make rabbits of their own, oh.
Kepler starts examining his own appendages for like seams that he'd never noticed before.
Should we bring this back to the Warren?
Oh yes, it'll need to be studied.
Maybe we're not the first diplomatic envoy from some other Warren if they've already made these things in our likeness.
And there were other animals.
Oh, you may be right. I don't want them to make a copy of me. I am the only Lapine, the one and only.
Piper, do you think they know?
Are you talking to the dog?
I'm talking to Percy and
Percy.
Lapine. Like, do you think Piper was in on it, or do you think
Piper
Piper could be next?
Well, no. He did resemble a wolf, and I know not to ever trust wolves, so maybe we can't trust him. I think that we should maybe cancel this diplomatic mission and go back and tell. Who gave us this mission again? I'm sorry.
Cloud.
Cloud, I think.
Cloud.
Yeah.
Cloud, and tell Cloud what we found, because knowing that they are making these strange likenesses of us, maybe they wouldn't want us to, establish a relationship with them.
We've learned a lot from this experiment. We should wrap it up and write up our notes, so to speak.
We should wrap it up? Wrap it up?
Oh, inspiration.
I was like, what? Oh.
And we'll be back next week.
Okay, that's when we end the podcast. Bye. Oh.
I agree.
Oh my gosh.
I think it is best if we take this back with us for further study. And
to the trunk.
Observation. We should should someone stay behind to watch as a sentinel?
No.
It sounds dangerous, but it is a good idea.
Perhaps we can engage the resources of the Warren, and somebody else can watch.
That's a good idea. We should talk to somebody that wants to watch, that likes
someone that likes watching.
Sentinel duty.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just really worried about Broomstick. We should get back now.
Yeah, we do have to check on Broomstick.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Lapine is going to stash the stuffed rabbit in the trunk.
Okay.
And she's going to look a little bit sadly at the crown, at the flower crown, and the dashed hopes of diplomacy with these humans. And I think she's going to take out the crown, and she's gonna just sort of put it somewhere where maybe they would find it.
Near the maybe like as you guys are like, okay, let's maybe like you can drop it off next to the friends that's been kind of like mashed by Piper, like all the words. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So before you guys leave, basically you can hear the humans like walking around the car on the outside, and so I think you're gonna have to like time it, like how to get past them. And how do you plan on leaving this area? Are you going to just run for it, or are you going to sneak again?
I want to sneak. This is a sneak time.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna wait for them to go.
Yeah, we should probably go one at a time.
Oh, smart.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, if I'm gonna leave behind the thing, maybe I should go last. Would that make more sense, or should I go first?
Or it depends. I mean, you guys could trade off the crown. I mean, whoever wants to go. Yeah, I guess it's between the three of you.
I was gonna wait to try and like distract them by running to the side if one of you got noticed.
Okay, that's a good plan. All right, then I'll go first.
Okay.
That is an 8 plus swift, so that's 9.
Okay, yeah. So then you
Plus shrewd, I think.
Oh,
Sneak.
plus shrewd, so
shrewd.
then it's a 10.
okay,
Nice.
wonderful. So you could pick 3 from the sneak, and any of those, if you're being super sneaky, you're gonna get past them. These humans are busy. They're trying to set up their cart.
Right, so I'm behind cover and silent and no tracks.
Okay, perfect. All right.
So I don't mess up our friend Tableau.
And then you drop the crown off at the old friend.
I wanted to be their friend, but they've chosen war.
All right. Is it
Okay,
Percy
I'll
next?
go next. You're going. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that is not great. That's a 3.
Oh, so
Big
so
old
what,
bunny running through the fairgrounds.
this is what I imagine is Percy, you go to sneak out, but you've like miscalculated. Like you thought this was like snow that would push down, but it was actually more dirt, and so you like push yourself out from the the underneath the cart, and I think you get stuck a little, and you're just stuck.
So can I do a help?
So yes, you could help as Percy. You struggle to get free.
This
which
is not
another
Percy's
move.
first time getting stuck. I'll tell you.
So yes, so Percy, you're gonna struggle, which is
Okay.
roll plus strong.
Strangely, not my highest stat. Okay, that's an 8.
Okay. You can wriggle free if you are willing to take a scar. Now, this is something
Ooh.
that we've not talked about. You can also add 1 for 1 to your score. You raise your roll if you take 1 panic as well. So if you want to bump your struggle up, you could add a panic to it.
What happens
But-
when you max out your panic?
So when you max out, your natural instincts take charge, and you have 3 things that can happen to you: fight, flight, or fright. I will read it to you, so that way all of you will know what that means. So on fright, you flail wildly, kicking and biting any nearby, or you see red and attack regardless of consequence. Flight, you run blindly until you are all alone, or you flee until you're unconscious. Fright is you freeze, unable to move or even cry out, or you scream uncontrollably.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And that's
So-
if I don't want to take a scar?
Yes. And what a scar does, to explain that, is basically it's like you have to pick a basic or character move that you can't make anymore based on whatever wound you think is makes sense. Right now, I think you would just be like, I don't know, bruised, or like you hurt your lower back. So relatable to my life right now.
But I mean, you're not close to max panic yet, are you?
No.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I have a chance to add a +1 with the help, right?
And
Okay,
so let's have Kepler roll to see.
Try to dig out some of the
Oh yeah,
what you're
wonderful.
stuck in. Oh, I don't. I I like scratch your ankle as I'm trying to dig. Like, oh, sorry, sorry, my bad. I got a 5.
Oh yeah, so that does not help. So you can, if you don't want to take a scar, you can add to your panic if you'd like.
No, it sounds kind of fun to take a scar. I'll take a scar.
Okay.
And then I have to choose what move I can't do anymore.
Yes.
Not like meaning like if I can't even roll for it, or when I roll I fail, or
It's you just can't make that move anymore. Yeah, it's like you aren't able to perform it. So you can choose your character move, but you shouldn't do that probably.
yeah.
Or you could, because I don't know, it's up to you. But basically resist, panic, bolt, speak plainly, sneak, pay attention, help, hinder.
I think I'm gonna say that, like, can my scar be like emotional and like I don't help or I don't roll to help or hinder anymore because I feel so like freaked out about failing. I don't want to inflict my failing on other rabbits, on any of my friends.
Yep.
And do I need a physical scar? I can take one too if that's good.
No,
for
you
like...
don't have to. It could be emotional. We did it last game too. Somebody couldn't relax anymore because they were too like, oh no, I can't do anything right. So yeah,
cool.
So eventually, Percy, you get yourself out, but then I think a human, you turn your head and the small human is standing there. And it looks at you and is like, and you don't hear that, you don't know these words, but it goes, oh, Big Bunny. Just like, ah, and it's like happy, and it's you hear this like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What does Percy do, or Kepler at this point?
Tiny human baring their teeth.
Oh no.
Yeah, the tiny ones are like the scariest, I would say. I turn to Percy and I say, go.
Okay, so I think Percy will just be like totally stunned at what all has just transpired. But as soon as he hears Kepler saying go, knowing that Kepler has so much experience with humans, Percy's just going to make a run for it.
Let's do bolts.
Plus Swift, okay.
Yep.
Ye old dump stat. That's going to be a 3 minus 1 is a 2.
Oh, no. Percy. No.
I picture Percy just like running in place and like just getting, it's like when your tires spin in the snow. So they're going around really fast, but the car's not moving.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So the small human is making their way towards Percy, and they're kind of like walking slow, like they don't want to scare Percy, but Kepler, from your viewpoint, you see these pink digits of a human hand, small, going down and touching Percy and then scooping Percy.
Oh,
and
I want to
holding Percy off the ground. You see
Kepler,
Percy's
get
legs hanging there.
in character. I think Percy's about to get taken, so I give Percy a kick with my hind leg to try and like panic him into running again. And then I will use my gilded cage move. And I'll like flip my really long ears and look super cute and pet-like, so that they take me instead.
So
this is
the
what you wanted
character
all
move
along, Kepler. I know.
the character move that Kepler has, the gilded cage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read this for the audience. There are humans that will love and protect you if only you return to live with them. When you take this move, hold one. When you encounter a human, you expend your hold to say why this human will take you in. And so you're basically looking as like whereas Percy is this huge giant rabbit who's like right now freaking out, like panicked and like kind of like maybe a little bit wide-eyed and shaking a lot. And Kepler comes out from under the cart. You just look so attractive to a child.
Sparkles.
Like the cutest of the snow, like fresh snow comes off of your little whiskers. The sun is, you look so adorable. And so yeah, the child will let Percy go and then look to Kepler and then go pick Kepler up.
I look tragically at Percy, who's able to flee to safety, assuming I have sealed my fate in death.
Oh no!
Hanging from this wintry tree.
I can't let Kepler sacrifice himself for me.
Percy.
Yeah.
Can we hold this? Let's hold this scene while you think about it for a second.
Okay.
But I want to know what is going on with Broomstick, because Broomstick has just been sitting. Have you been watching this whole time, essentially?
Yeah.
Because we can have a scene. Let's have a scene with Broomstick. Because I don't want you to just be sitting there.
No, I don't know what I'm scared. I made myself scared before, and I'm trying to think like a bunny rabbit would probably just stay scared. Like, I don't know. I do feel strongly about my friends, but I can't really see them from here either. I don't know.
You can kind of, like, from this distance, I feel like you can make out the shapes. Like, you saw how big Percy was. And so if you see, like, this child shape that's walking, you can't really tell what's happening, but there is stuff happening over there. And maybe at this point, Lapine has made her way back to you. So maybe we could have a scene between Broomstick and Lapine.
Oh yeah, Lapine comes crashing in and she goes, "Oh, Broomstick, oh no, they didn't make it. They didn't make it. They're not here. Oh no, they got them. They got them."
I say we'll get them back.
Oh, but
Don't
how?
you worry. Or we'll make them pay, the humans.
Oh, Broomstick, what are we going to do?
We're gonna mobilize. And I have a dark look in my eye. But the stuffed bunny rabbit was on Percy, right? That was a big deal. That was proof. You know what I mean? That was proof of the humans' evil.
I've just got this fly sweater.
You just got a sweater on.
I just got a dope sweater out of the shield.
It looks very fetching, I tell you.
My passion for fashion has cursed us all.
We have to recover the stuffed animal, which I assume was dropped at some point when Percy was picked up. So,
also, above the table here, powered by the apocalypse means that characters like get killed off a lot, right?
No, not really.
I tend to
games,
run
not really,
games.
right?
What's that?
Most powered by the apocalypse characters don't die. I mean,
it depends on how you're playing your character, right? Like, I usually play characters with death wishes, but as a GM, I'm like really a huge fan of PCs, so I have a hard time making hard moves on you all. Which is why this is making me stressed out as I'm having this child hold Kepler.
Well, I mean, we can always that can always be next session.
There's lots of bunnies in the Warren too. So
yeah, that's the thing. Here's another thing that I'm going to put, like, again, above like talking about it. If you guys are like, yep, bye Kepler, and you want to retire Kepler, you can make a new character for next session. Or I that's totally fine. Like, I didn't talk about that in our session 0, mostly because a lot of times people that I play with tend to want to keep their characters live, whereas I play a lot of one-shots, and so I tend to be like, yeah, whatever, let this character, I can be another character. So if you guys feel that way, if it makes sense for where the story's going.
Well, I feel like, I mean, if Kepler gets captured, we got to rescue Kepler.
Sure, yeah, I agree. But I also think it's really important that we bring back proof of the humans, and so I think we need that. We need that stuffed bunny rabbit, or one of the stuffed animals.
We need to get Percy.
We need to go back. I don't know what Percy's up to. And what is Percy up to? Is Percy following or
seen back? Yeah.
So I think Percy is gonna, like, Percy saw what Kepler did to get the human to drop him, so he's gonna try to do what Kepler did. I know above the table that I don't have that move. But Percy doesn't know. So whatever, like, Kepler, like, batted his eyelashes or did whatever, Percy's going to try to just look really cute and, like, small.
Okay. I think, I don't know if this is innovate or if we could just make you roll plus shrewd. I think we're just going to have you roll plus shrewd to see if you can mimic what Kepler did.
Okay.
Which I think is your good stat, right?
It's my +0.
Oh, okay.
Steady is my good stat. God damn it. 5.
What does it look like when Percy is trying to be cute, but instead scares a child?
I think it's like when you see an animal exhibiting a behavior that like they probably only behave in the wild, like you would never see a domesticated animal do it, and it's like really scary. So it's like I think like Percy trying to make himself look small probably maybe could be interpreted as some sort of like pre-attack ritual or something. So it just looks really esoteric and foreign and strange, and definitely like a little kid has never seen a rabbit behave this way. So maybe it also makes Percy seem just like erratic.
So yeah, Kepler, you feel the arms of this child like kind of squeeze you a little bit, and it takes a step back away from Percy and is walking away slowly because Percy's huge too.
I'm gonna follow.
You're following the kid?
Yeah, I mean, I'm following Kepler, but yeah.
Kepler's just like staring at you, like not understanding at all.
Broomstick, I have an idea.
Okay, your accent went away.
Well,
It's serious time.
it's a serious time.
This is the breadcrumb accent.
I mean, Broomstick, I have an idea.
Okay.
We are going to need to knock over that cart.
Did you always have that accent? I'm trying to remember. I'm newish, so I don't.
That's not important. That's not important.
I'm gonna ask around when I get back to the Warren. Sidebar.
It's fine.
Note to
Don't.
self.
I went to distant Paris and I came back. I had such a great time. It doesn't matter. We need to knock over that cart.
Yes, let's knock those dandelions out of that grove cart. Yes.
Maybe we can get some dandelions while we're at it.
Maybe.
But that's not the point. All right. What should we roll?
A major distraction. That's what we're going for.
Yes, we're doing a major distraction.
We're little. I don't know that we can knock over the cart. Here's what I'll ask. Does the cart have like a handbrake or something that keeps it in place? It's on wheels, right?
It's on wheels, so like it looks like it had been pulled out here prior and then left here.
Okay.
So there is like there's a hitch area, and I don't know. I don't
Maybe
know.
there's blocks in front of the wheels.
There's some
or
sort of like what do you call it? The blocks that go under wheels.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe we can knock those aside and then nudge it, and it'll roll away, and then the humans will be like, "Oh no, my dandelion cart," and they'll chase it.
Smart. Okay. All right. So what do we need to roll to do this?
So you're going to bolt over there.
Okay.
I think you guys can just bolt, but to do this, oh gosh, I think Broomstick knows I think Broomstick, your shrewd is bad, right?
Very bad.
My shrewd is good.
Swift is excellent.
How strong are both of you?
What?
-1.
So work with me here. So I want to know what's your guys' approach. You're just going to push the logs
I
out,
want
or
to
you
use
gonna
my
run
move,
at
but
them?
I don't want to call the crows. I want to call my new dog friend.
Oh.
Dog's strong.
Yeah, I want to rush and smack into the block, just like full on charge it and just bam.
Okay. So then Rudy will be rolling plus
I think
Swift.
that has the as a bunny, I should be able to do that. I don't know about pushing the cart. That might be a Piper move.
No, that's what I want to do. Is I want to use my move, Circles of Life, to call an animal friend. I'm calling Piper, and I'm gonna get Piper all hyped up, all playful, and then run him into the cart.
So smart.
Okay. Sounds great. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
So should I roll Swift?
Actually, because your move is just your move. I mean, you could do speak plainly though to get him to. Are you just trying to hype him up just to get him excited?
Yeah.
Just hype him up, get him excited, and then.
Okay.
I rolled.
All right. So that's.
Well, I rolled double sixes, and plus 2 makes it 14, which is, I assume, the highest roll you
Hell
get in
yeah.
this game. Unless
Yeah,
you
you
rolled
get
up.
2 of those bricks right in a row.
Nice.
Good.
And then
I imagine there are 2 of them probably holding in place. Okay, cool. Bam.
Yeah.
Boom. I have a searing headache, but it was worth it.
All right, wheels have been dislodged as this green streak comes out across the snow and boom, boom. Okay, and then you just have to. What?
Are you?
Yeah. Hi.
Look at me. I'm a fast little bunny. I'm gonna run, 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 and you can chase me.
Oh
Just
my
catch
gosh!
me.
Yes, yes. He like starts running after you. Roll plus your swift just to run. Is that okay?
Yeah. That is gonna be a 7.
Okay, well you do it. I think I don't think there's gonna be any consequences. You just do it. So yeah, you tell me what you're trying to like. Describe how you see this going in your mind, Kat.
So I'm bouncing around in front of Piper, getting him all hyped up, and then I run around the cart once, and then again, and like get it, so the people are like, "Hey, what's the dog doing?"
Yeah.
And then I dive under the cart, so Piper chases me under, and just like get whole front of dog body dislodging the cart and just shoving it. Stuff goes everywhere. Cart goes flying.
It's
pandemonium.
Glorious. You guys. So this is happening. Okay, I'm gonna try and wrap this all kind of up in my head and what's happening, and maybe we'll call this the end of session because it seems pretty spectacular. So as the child is holding Kepler and backing away, you hear the mom, like calling out for a big adult, and the big adult comes out, sees the erratic eyes of Percy kind of stalking slowly forward in like a pounce position. And then as they like go, and like try to like get like maybe a broom or some sort of stick to like start poking at Percy, we hear the like thud as broomstick hits the bricks, and then all of a sudden the ice cream cart is pushed over by Piper, and it's towards the ice skating.
Oh.
The rink, the ice, and you guys just see
That's
like
not good. We just ruined this family's livelihood.
you guys see like jimmies and chocolate syrup and ice cream, and also starts getting out all across the ice. At which point the two adults look, and the child drops Kepler onto the ground.
You hear one of them say, "How are we going to get through the winter? That was the last of our stock. What are we going to do? We needed this. We needed this festival to finish out the winter. Oh, dear God." And,
Run, Percy!
And then chocolate syrup like seeps into the word friends.
It looks like blood.
Nice.
It just fills up and says the end.
I think this is a good place to end the show tonight. Well, that went wonderful. Oh my God, that's amazing. Okay, whew, all right, guys.
Just as planned.
This went exactly to plan, all according to Keikaku. Let's go around and say our goodbyes and where people can find you and anything you want to promote right now. And I will do it reverse order from the beginning. So we'll go with Kat first.
It's me. Hello. I'm Kat. You can find me on Twitter at KAZZBOTZ. That's Kazbots. And you can also find me on the Dames and Dragons podcasts, where I DM some magic teens getting in over their heads and having lots of goofs.
Ooh, yes. Next up, Rudy.
Yes. Hi. I'm Rudy. You can follow me on Twitter at Rudy Basso. I'm working on a lot of stuff, so just follow me there. Also, listen to Dames and Dragons. I help out for all their stuff.
Rudy's our mom.
Yeah, manager of management. And yeah, that's it. Follow their Twitter too at Dragon Dames.
Yeah, Rudy's been doing a lot of good tweets there.
Rudy has been doing lots of good tweets.
Been trying.
Lots of good tweets.
Tweeting, Rudy.
I realized I went out of order, and I should have
You
said
did.
Ray.
Oh,
Hi,
all good.
Ray.
Hey, I'm Ray. It's good seeing you guys. Did you know that bunnies' teeth never stop growing?
Whoa.
They're just
What?
like, it's kind of like horses' hooves, where they're just worn down by constant activity.
Wow.
I'm deeply upset by this fact.
That's what
Every fact I
why they
learn about
nibble all the
rabbits,
time.
they're more horrifying.
So that's why they're constantly chewing on nibble, 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 nibble,
Yeah,
nibble,
yeah,
nibble,
yeah.
nibble.
Yeah, but that's real cute. I
Keep those
guess.
teeth down.
God, why did I do that? That hurt my
You are not a little bunny.
That's right. Your teeth are stopped growing, so do
Yeah.
not recommend doing that.
Yeah, do not do that. And then last but not least, Sally. Hi, Sally.
Hi, I'm Sally, and you can follow me on Twitter at Sally T. And I co-host 2 podcasts. Oh, I Like That and Co-op Mood. You should listen to them both, please. And also Dames and Dragons.
Yes,
nice.
listen to all of those shows. And I'm Amber, co-owner of Geekspective. Listen to this show as a podcast. I don't know why you would do that if you're watching this live, but maybe you can tell your friends about it. Also, this is on Geekspective's YouTube. And I have another show called Shapeshift, and you should just go to geekspective.com. There's tons of things. Check it out. And I guess we'll see what happens next time. This ice cream skating rink mess disaster that now I thought we were doing Peace Envoy, but we're at war.
Hey,
Or
it's
War
not-
Envoy.
Yeah, exactly.
This is war.
We come in war.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Adieu.